Why are you still avoiding the obvious solution? It's like the history lesson of how the British Navy ignored lemon juice and lost sailors as a result. Let's talk about what a 40-year-old mistake can teach you about business success. Hey there, my name is Isai Rodriguez and I'm your friend. And this is where we build your leadership skills in your home business profits one actionable tip at a time. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get started. So today we're diving into a fascinating story from history that holds a powerful lesson for you, for your business success, right? Our topic for today is what a 40-year-old mistake can teach you about business success. Now, let's imagine this. Let's imagine that it's the mid 1700s, right? And sailors are like they've been on a long sea voyage, right? They're suffering from terrible disease called scurvy, right? You're with me? Now, scurvy, this is a nasty disease and it actually existed, right? So like their gums would bleed, right? They would be have bloody gums, right? Their teeth would be falling out, and many of them are like a lot of these British sailors they were simply just dropping dead and dying, for a lack of better terms, right? But here's the crazy part to this whole story is that there was already a simple solution to this nasty disease, right? A British naval surgeon called James Lind, he discovered that scurvy could be prevented with lemon juice. Something as simple as that, right? Crazy. Something so simple as lemon juice would have saved so many lives. Think about that. And actually, he published his findings in 1755, right? Now, you would think the Navy would jump all over this, right? But no, believe it or not, they totally ignored him. The British Navy ignored this doctor. So they kept losing sailors to this, scurvy disease for about 40 years plus after that, right? It wasn't until a famous sea captain, Captain James Cook, it wasn't until he stocked his own ships with fresh fruit and proved Dr. Lind was right? It wasn't until then, up until that point, that the Navy finally started to listen, right? But even then, it took another decade or so for them to make lemon juice a regulation, if you will, right? This is crazy if you think about it. And so when I'm telling you this, how does this relate to you, right? Well, because just like the British Navy, right? Many of us are avoiding simple changes that could make a huge difference in our business. We resist change because it's uncomfortable. Even when the evidence is staring us point blank in the face. Now, let's talk about your business. Now, like maybe you've been hearing about a new strategy or tool that could potentially help your team succeed, but you haven't taken action yet. You haven't taken that leap, right? Maybe it's social media, right? For using it effectively. Maybe it's, I'm trying a new sales technique, right? Maybe it's just changing your daily routine, right? These could all be strategies and tools that could help you and your team succeed, right? It's literally staring you in the face, yet for some reason you're just not taking action right then and there, right? You're getting ready to get ready, right? You're thinking about what you need to get ready, right? So I have to ask you, what change have you been avoiding that's necessary right now for your team's success? Think about that, right? What is it that your mentor or leader is telling you that you need to do in order to stack up some wins in your favor, right? Remember, resistance to change, that's natural. We're all human and we don't like change. I'll put it right out there, However, even highly educated people and big organizations, they know, they fall into this trap also. They're not immune to that. Again, Think about the British Navy. And their resistance to change and how it cost them so many of their sailors' lives, right? Don't let resistance cost you and your team's success. People are always looking for shortcuts. Always. They're looking for hacks, right? When in reality, the hack is simply doing the work, right? It's consistently showing up and doing the small things day in and day out. That is the hack right there. So let me ask you this. What's the lemon juice in your business right now? What's that simple change that you've been putting off? Think about it, acknowledge it, and then take action on it, right? Start small if you need to, but start. That's the bottom line. Just get into action. Your future self and your team will thank you. Trust me. Let's learn from the past and not let a 40-year-old mistake be our own mistake, right? We don't want, let's learn from that experience, right? That story of the British Army, the British Navy, right? Let's use that for our own good, right? Again, take action on those little steps that you need to be taking action on, because again, a lot of people are always looking for hacks. They're looking for shortcuts. They're looking for that quick fix. When in reality, the quick fix, quote unquote, the quick fix is doing the work, right? So there you have it, my friends. That's my tip for today. If you found this episode helpful, if you found it inspiring, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. If you have any questions, any topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to follow the link in the description for access to my free masterclass training, where I'll be showing you how you can actually get started and with your own home business today. Until the next time, I'll catch you on the next episode, and I want you to stay legendary, my friends. Take care now. Bye.